I was in the middle of talking to you, and it just decided to go. So I guess we're going. Good morning, everyone, or should I say good afternoon, as we have started late.
Yeah, now we're starting about the time we usually get off.
Right. Which is okay. We've had a lot going on. You had doctor's appointments. I had doctor's appointments. I was at the DMV from 9 o'clock until noon today. Doing some.
Well, I didn't have a doctor's appointment. I did something that I thought it would be pretty cool to try. They just opened up. It's called the Joint Chiropractor. It's in Jonesboro, and they just opened up. And I took an offer that they had. I texted Jonesboro to this number they had, and it gave me a free consultation and everything, and adjustment, and hopefully I can do some recording there because it was pretty damn cool.
Well, good deal. I'm glad it worked out. I know we were talking about that off the air, and like I said, you had your thing, and I had to go take a test, pass the test, which I passed, thank God. I now have a couple of different endorsements on my driver's license. Hallelujah. And went and had a DOT physical and P work, and I got to go tomorrow. I was actually supposed to have my lab work done yesterday, and had to reschedule that for Friday.
So, I mean, when you're changing your driver's license over from Arkansas to Louisiana, what do you have to do?
Oh, I've already had a Louisiana license.
Oh,
like I done all that process like a year ago when we were in the process of buying the house.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know you already changed that. Yeah. Which, I mean, I guess I should have been smart enough to know that you've done that.
Yeah, I mean, we've been here over 2 years now. I made sure that I had a Louisiana license pretty damn quick. And it's like I got a Louisiana phone number now, as you know.
Yeah.
You and my mother were both like, why did you change your number? I'm like, because I didn't want to have an Arkansas number anymore.
It makes sense.
I mean, I'm here. People don't want to call an Arkansas number and go, hey, we want to have you come do this job, or we want you to come, I've been doing a little bit of extras in TV shows the past few weeks and things like that, getting roles set up to do stuff. And people don't want to call you at an Arkansas number if you're living in Louisiana, because I'll call somebody and they're like, are you sure that you're okay to do this? Like, you got an Arkansas phone? I'm like, yeah, I live right here in Louisiana. I'm like 10 minutes away from you, brother.
Yeah, we had somebody come in the office the other day, and they were from shit.
By the way, you owe me $20.
Is that a part of that package?
Yes.
Well, then you go fuck yourself.
I'm calling your mom.
That's you can't call her right now.
Bet.
She's at work.
If I call her, she'll answer.
She's teaching right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she won't answer because she don't want to have me cussing in front of all them kids. just being honest.
So, yeah, we had somebody. They were from down that area, and I was telling them about my best friend that lives down that way, and he said, "Yeah, we." He said, "Look," he said, "it could be nice one day," and he said, "We're flooded and got a hurricane coming through."
Yeah, and speaking of that, I'm glad you brought that up. Monday was actually the 1-year anniversary of Hurricane Ida.
Is that the one that came in after I left?
The one that tore down my fence.
That bitch.
Yeah, Ida was a real bitch, but we survived. And a year later, I finally got my fence fixed. Actually fixing putting a doggy door in so the dogs can go in and out and all that good stuff for the backyard, and pray that nothing goes wrong. But I will say, I posted, what was it, June 1st, I posted, it's the start of hurricane season, and you're like, yeah, you're the only idiot I know that would be celebrating the start of hurricane season. And it wasn't really like I was celebrating it in a way. It was more of I was getting prepared.
Right.
And we've had a very quiet hurricane season. Like, we've had no-name storms.
That's what I've kind of noticed. It's been really kind of quiet and everything.
And it's been weird. But I
Granted,
will
now we've had a
say,
couple of days where you've had some storms booming around.
oh yeah, like we've had storms like crazy, but we ain't had no tropical storm hurricane shit yet. But Danielle has been named. She is out in the Atlantic, but she is going to stay far away from us. She is the first named Atlantic hurricane, tropical storm, whatever you want to call it, of the season. We've had, like I said, June, July, and August have been really quiet.
Yeah, welcome to happy September.
It's September 1st. My wife's birthday is in like 2 days. Got plans to take her to a Shinedown concert for her birthday.
Awesome. Awesome.
Got all kinds of shit going on. But I got a card over here that says medical examiner certificate. They decided that I'm not dead today, even though I thought I was.
Congratulations.
Right. But no, I mean it's been a busy week. I was under the weather the start of the week. I don't know for sure what happened. I thought I had food poisoning. We had gone out and ate.
Where'd you eat at?
Well, we had ate B-dubs.
Okay.
We have a B-dubs down here. And then
I can understand that because the last few times I've ate the one in Jonesboro, it's kind of sucked. And I had a woman fall on me one of the last few times I went.
There you go.
And she was drunk and everything, and I'm sitting there trying to eat, and all next sudden I got this blonde trying to fall into me, and then her old man's in there grabbing her by the jacket and just, "Get your ass up, you stupid bitch!" And I was like, "Okay,
have a great day. I'm going this way."
You're welcome to let you have me as a soft landing.
Right, but no, it was and then I had I ate some other stuff here at the house that I had bought at the store, and it didn't help with anything. I think it had gone bad, and so, it's been a long week working on the. I got a job, but it's not the best job in the world. Night shift sucks. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So been dealing with that, but I'll tell you what, I have been blessed with some amazing. You were talking about your chiropractor. I'm gonna put over my physical therapist and her people. They have done wonders for me, and I've never had physical therapy that has helped me in any way. Normally I would come home hurting worse than I did before, but they really go all out. They've really worked with me on, strengthening my core for my neck, my back, and all that stuff. And that really, I think that helped me out today in the long run too. So I'm looking forward to it. Exciting news. I won't break any of the news today because there's no guarantees yet.
Well, all we can do is control our narrative, kind of like Braun Strowman, and he took his ass back to the WWE.
Yeah, I like how you segued into that because Braun Strowman, he went to WWE in the first place. He had no wrestling experience whatsoever. He went to WWE. He went through the Performance Center. They mainstream sped his ass to the main roster with the Wyatt family and all the other shit he did because he was so big.
Yeah.
And he left. He got himself in really good shape. I'll give him that. He's in great shape.
Oh, yeah.
But he's had 8 matches outside of WWE, and now he's back in WWE. And,
there's been a name posted on the flight itinerary to London, to England.
My boy, you're speaking the language of the Fiend right there. Okay, I have heard that rumor too. Dave Meltzer won't confirm anything, and I don't much take a lot of stock in what Dave Meltzer says sometimes because he's in my opinion, he's the young boy's bitch, or the young buck's bitch. But from everybody I've talked to, that name, yes, was on the flight itinerary. He is set to be a part of the main event somehow, some way, from what I understand.
Should be interesting.
Don't know exactly to what extent. I also don't know to what extent, like, what is Roman defending both belts or just one against Drew?
I don't know. I mean, I've heard a lot of different things.
I have too.
So I guess we'll find out at 12 o'clock tomorrow, won't we?
I guess.
Well, shit. Well, I'll be
because
late watching it because I'm taking my mom out.
I don't blame you. Enjoy your time, man. And see, that's another thing. That's why I hate night shift, because I went like 2 or 3 days without seeing my kids. I slept for like 2 days straight.
Yeah, I decided I was going to take my mom out.
Ashton had his birthday, and I slept through his damn birthday, dude.
How'd it go?
Apparently, it went good. I was asleep.
Okay, well, that's all that matters.
You know, I don't know. They did cake and ice cream, had fun. He hit, had a blast. So, but yeah, man, I tell you what. Let me throw up some graphics. I want to give a shout out because this show has not happened yet while we're talking about wrestling, since that's what we're here to talk about and everything. We got Headlocks for Huntington's disease. That happened September 3rd, which is actually my wife's birthday. That is the show that we had
that'll be coming up
Jonathan on
Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Now, Silas Young was on AEW last night.
Yes.
I noticed that guy. Yeah, that was about it. I didn't know the other two.
Yeah, he will be there. This is going to be, a very good event. I hope it turns out great for them. Now this is a picture, and I had to share this because this really motivated me. A lot of people say indie wrestling's dying. A lot of people say all kinds of things about indie wrestling.
Where is that?
This was in Alexandria, Louisiana, at the show they did for Reese Wrestling for Reese that we were promoting, and sold out crowd.
Awesome.
Empty seat in the arena. Every one of those seats full.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, we've done the same thing.
Right.
I mean, I had standing room only at that one show in Manila. Really, nobody else has done that. I mean, they've had a big crowd when they did the show for Joni, but I believe I had more people there at mine.
Yeah.
And we had a wild fucking night there that night. So
I think when they were the last time, not RWA, but that other show that was running in Jonesboro, ACW or whatever.
Yeah.
The only time they had a packed house was the night that me and Psycho, God, I don't remember who all was there, but it was me, Psycho, I think Arnez and Pappy. I think LSD was there, but yeah, we packed it out that night. And this one is huge news. Wildcat Pro Wrestling is partnering up with NWA. Now, for those of you that don't know what Wildcat is, it is a company that's been here in New Orleans for several years. It is owned and operated by NWA superstar Luke Hawk. And him and his son wrestled for the NWA titles the other night. We'll talk about that today as well. But they are going to have hard times here in New Orleans, November 12th, 2022 at Chalmette, Louisiana at the Frederick J. Chigar Civic Center. Hoping to be at this show, hoping to be a part of this show. If everything works out and everything pans out with the new job and everything with the arrangements, I am hoping to either be at this show or at the Revolution Rumble, which will be an NWA Power Trip taping. They will be taping some NWA Power and NWA USA that will be aired on their YouTube channel at a later date. But hoping to be involved and at least one of these shows. Now, when I say involved, I don't mean in the ring. I am nowhere near. Now, maybe November it'll be different, but I'm telling you right now, I am physically nowhere near where I need to be to get back in the ring yet. But it's coming. I mean, I got the life certificate over here today. So just got to go do blood work and all that good stuff. And, a number of other things that are going on, but, yeah, those were some shows that I thought we could talk about. Dredd says that they are going to be in his hometown for the Clash at the Castle.
we got Clash. We got the Clash Saturday. Also Saturday at 12:30 on Fight, they're doing a Super Show. Conrad's a group of guys are doing a Super Show podcast, and all the proceeds that are made off the ticket sales and the Fight pay-per-view buys
Yeah.
We're all going to Mongo.
That's awesome. I didn't know they were doing that. I thought Clash at the Castle was Friday at noon. Saturday at noon. Okay. I know the time difference screws me up. So
yeah.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, we talked about it. Braun Strowman's back in WWE. We've got Bray Wyatt, who has reportedly been on that flight and is reportedly there. Now, also, I want to mention that the Good Brothers, Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows contracts are about to expire with Impact.
Mm-hmm. Saw that.
Don't know where they'll end up, but they're getting ready to go. They're going to be free agent. Did you hear about Bobby Fish? Bobby Fish is now officially a free agent. He did not re-sign with AEW. His contract is already up.
Yeah, I saw that.
He has left. He was not happy with his booking the last few months he was there.
Well, they didn't do a whole lot with him.
No, they really didn't.
Didn't he get hurt?
Yeah, he got hurt, and then he came back, and he didn't like they.
But then didn't O'Reilly get hurt after that?
Yeah.
I mean, it happens. And
also, I don't know if this is relevant or not, but Patrick Clark, aka Velveteen Dream, I had been wondering where he's been. He's
locked up.
Again been arrested.
He's locked up.
Out of county warrant for possession of drug paraphernalia and a few other things. He is, not making smart choices.
Not going to be going back to the WWE anytime soon.
No. I did not hear what happened with Control Your Narrative in NWA 74. I watched some of NWA 74, but I don't.
Well, Braun Strowman did his narrative back to the WWE, so.
Right, and EC3 is pretty much irrelevant anyway. And I don't think Control Your Narrative is ever going to take off. They were trying to get a TV deal, but I don't think anybody wants it because of the way it's formatted. I will say that we got AEW coming up Sunday night too. Hot topic to talk about here. MJF.
Yeah, I'm ready to see that one come back.
The ultimate heel of today, the Ric Flair of the modern day, as I have said a few times. In my opinion, he's on that level of a heel as Ric Flair was. I feel like Sunday could be it. I feel like when they do that, the Joker entrance into the the casino ladder match, I feel like he could be the guy that comes in as the Joker, and I could see him winning it. I mean, it would make perfect sense if you're wanting to bring MJF back and you want to put him in an angle where he is going to really dominate, be able to be a focal point for your show, which is what you need. And that's what they want. That's why they're trying to bring him back, because like I said, last week, starting today, all the way through whenever they sign a new deal, they've started negotiations for a new TV deal.
Right.
And they need all the help they can get because their ratings have dropped. And part of that is, I mean, they're taping Rampage. And if we can get their results, then everybody's getting the results. And so nobody's watching Rampage. So the views are going down on Rampage. And then with Dynamite, it's to the point where some people tune in, some people don't, because I watched last night. It's the first time I've sat down and watched a show because, like I said, I started a night shift job. But I sat down last night and I watched it. I'm not going to lie. There were parts of it that were like, we could have done without that.
Uh-huh.
There were parts of it that were like, that was just a time filler.
CM Punk. The CM Punk part.
Yeah, I mean, I'm over it. I don't understand why he's getting another title shot. He jobbed out in like less than 5 minutes. What are they going to do? It's Chicago. Are they going to have him come out and beat the shit out of Jon Moxley in Chicago? I mean, are we going to get a different CM Punk Sunday? Are we going to get a CM Punk that's actually going to show up and go in a 20-minute match and have a great showing? Or are we going to get botchy Punk that we've been getting with the hurt foot and all the other BS? Like, what's going on? Because in my opinion, I'm at that stage where it's like CM Punk came back, he did his thing. Okay, y'all gave him the trophy run for the last run. There you go. Blah blah blah. Send him on his way. Give him his flowers and send him home, as Joey Janela would say. Because what good's he doing? He's not moving the needle. He's really not. I mean,
not
he's
enough to really do anything.
MJF, I think if MJF comes back Sunday night, I think you're going to see that needle go real quick. That's just my opinion. I may be wrong.
We'll find out, I guess.
But here's the thing.
They're just not making big. They're not getting nowhere.
No.
I mean,
they're not pulling people in enough.
I mean, come on now. They're having a hard time breaking over that million.
You got to be Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair, baby. You got to talk the people into the stadium and sell the tickets and sell the pay-per-view buys and the ratings. And you've got to be able to touch your crowd. You got to reach out and touch somebody and bring them in and make them believe and make them feel what you're feeling. You got to be able to sell that story, and they just ain't selling it. But here hypothetically, let's just play this hypothetical game for just a second. Yep. Say Sunday night, the Joker's MJF. Say he comes in, he wins, he gets the title shot at the AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
People are probably going to be pulling in to watching Wednesday night.
Oh yeah, but here's the thing: who do you want to see him take on? CM Punk again, or Jon Moxley?
Punk.
See, that's what I was thinking. So what's their plan at Chicago? To have CM Punk go out and win the belt? And here's where it gets tricky, because AEW said they want their belts to mean something. But if they let Punk beat Moxley that soon, after Moxley just jobbed him out, I don't think that's going to make a lot of sense. Unless
he gets the win back.
True. But, I mean...
That's how it always worked with Hogan.
Yeah.
Hogan always got the win back. Like Warrior, Slaughter. I don't know about Bundy and them, but you never know.
But, I mean...
What do you think about Hangman joining the Dark Order?
Kind of figured that was coming. That was one of those things that was just in due time, in my opinion.
So do the Dark Order win? And face the Elite? And have probably one of the best matches that AEW has ever had.
Well, see, I could look up spoilers if you want me to.
Because think about this. I don't think they've taped it yet, because I think it's going to be live.
Oh, okay, good. Maybe.
Or it may be taped at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock and put on at 9 or something.
Right.
But I'm thinking that would be a damn good match. Dark Order's been there from the get-go.
I think if you're going to do it from a seniority standpoint, I would go with Dark Order. Now, I get it that Orange Cassidy and Best Friends are over, but there's a time for them. They can have their spot later on down the road.
I hope. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I keep jumping around in the fucking cord.
No, go ahead. I'm just saying. I really feel like if they continue and they let Hangman and Dark Order win this, I think it would be the story growing and advancing for Dark Order and Hangman and the Elite, because of the whole deal of them turning on him and everything else. So I really feel...
Yeah, because, the Bucks have been trying to, talking to him and stuff like that. They're trying to all get back together.
Right. You need to fix your mic, brother. Pull your mic up. There you go. But yeah.
Sorry, I got a big-ass head.
Yeah, I understand.
That's what my mom always told me.
I feel like I feel like it would be a good match. I feel like it would be kind of poetry in motion for them to continue that. It would also give them some more story for Kenny and Hangman.
True.
So there's that.
I hope Kip beats Pac.
Yeah.
I like Kip's new look.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks better than he did.
Yes.
He's in good shape.
Very.
I'm looking forward to Ishii versus Kingston.
Yeah.
That's going to be stiff.
Sammy Guevara actually talked about the rumor going around about how he's not easy to work with and stuff like that on his
vlog.
His vlog.
Yeah, I've heard quite a bit about it, feller.
I think a lot of it's got to do with Eddie Kingston.
Does it?
I think so. From what I understand, Eddie's been wanting to start shit up everywhere he goes.
I've heard that too. Like Kingston seems to be.
And he's not. Look, I like Eddie.
You froze.
But he's not the kind of person that he's not going to be liked by everybody.
No, and he's not going to draw you big money.
And apparently, what happened was there was some things said in a promo that he didn't like, but he didn't say not to say it.
Right.
But they said everything was good to say. And then when Sammy said what he said, they got taken off air. They got removed from it. Eddie got his fucking panties wrapped in a wad.
Yep.
And I've been watching Sammy's vlog for the past year. And I would like to think that Sammy's a pretty decent guy.
I haven't heard really anything bad about him.
And I don't think he would be difficult to work with.
No. I think if he was, Jericho wouldn't have anything to do with him.
No, because Jericho ain't going to deal with that shit.
No. Jericho wants somebody that's going to do what he's asked to do and get the fuck out of the way so it can be done and not have to worry about it.
Because Chris Jericho's still going to do, even at his age, he's still going to do what needs to be done.
Yeah. But no, I agree. I like Eddie Kingston, but I really feel there's so much drama. Put it this way. From what I'm hearing from my backstage sources, there is so much drama in AEW right now.
Oh, yeah. I've read a lot of it.
It has become a backstage clusterfuck. Tony Khan is threatening people daily, telling them not to, don't negotiate with anybody. That's contract tampering. You can't talk to your friend over in, WWE land because that's contract tampering.
It ain't contract tampering unless they're talking deals.
Right. And that's what I said.
People's got friends, god dang, come on.
But yeah, I mean, and that's like the stuff with JR. He was supposed to have JR calling the last hour of Dynamite. Now he's calling all of it. Then he's calling the first hour. Now they've got JR, Taz, Tony, and Excalibur doing commentary. He can't make up his mind what he wants. It changes from week to week. He's worse than Vince. It's become a giant clusterfuck.
Well, the ratings have actually gone up with the WWE since Triple H took over.
Yeah. Yeah, and for good reason, because they're changing the product.
I read a meme the other day. I'm not going to go through the whole fucking meme.
Right.
That's just because I can't remember the whole fucking thing.
Oh, I understand.
But it was talking about how the Undertaker arrived and the Undertaker's career ended. Stone Cold came back to WrestleMania. We had The Rock come back into WrestleMania those few years. Triple H is now running the WWE. Shawn is helping run the backstage stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So now DX is running it.
Yep.
Vince is retired. This is the Attitude Era. has finally come to an end in 2022.
Yep.
The remnants of the Attitude Era is now. You got the Attitude Era is running shit.
Yeah.
The storyline was everybody's retired.
Right.
From the ring. How crazy is that shit?
Yeah. I mean, and in my opinion, you know, and again, a lot of people are going to say, "Oh no, it's all scripted." But back in the day when Triple H and Shawn Michaels and DX and Austin, they would go off script.
It was scripted back then too,
but it wasn't.
Now they kind of went out and they went on their own to try to make something, change something if they feel like they needed to. They got their ass chewed if it wasn't right. So they also got their ass if it was true. It was good. But he also told them it was a good idea.
So I feel like with them being in charge, we're going to get more entertainment. We're going to get a little bit more bang for our buck, if you will. I feel like they're going to develop the talent a different way than the same old washboard bullshit that we've been getting. You know, and that's like NWA had their show, and I'm not knocking NWA. I like their product, but it's very bland.
Mm-hmm. Very bland. I feel that.
And I don't mean to like downgrade any of the talent, because they have some really, really good talent on their shows.
But they don't have nothing that people want that draws people into wanting to watch it. Right. Yes, you got those that they're into wrestling, but I've got to have some kind of entertainment to it.
Yeah, there's no.
Why should I take? What are you bringing in?
Right.
I'm sorry. I like Trevor Murdoch. Don't get me wrong. I do.
Yeah, and I mean Crimson Anthony Mayweather. He's good too. Tyrus is good.
But Trevor Murdoch and Tyrus for the world title is not appealing to me.
It didn't make sense.
It don't appeal. It does not appeal to me at all.
I mean, if you're going to do that, I think it should have been Tyrus and Nick Aldis.
And I'm one of the biggest fucking marks in the world. I mean, even though I became a wrestler in '98, and I started watching this shit differently. But when I see something that's good, that I like, God dang, you fucking know.
Right.
Because I mean, everybody in the fucking house will know. I mean,
you know, I mean,
I know when good shit is, but I also want to bring something up, and I just want to tell you happy anniversary.
Thank you.
4 years ago, we did a thing.
Yeah.
I want to reminisce on this.
All right, go ahead.
4 years ago, we did a thing. Now, granted, we had to have a little help with that thing. And I want to thank your sister. But I really say the true star of the show was Christian Cross. Isn't the video still on YouTube?
Yeah, I don't think I took them down.
So everybody that subscribes to Dynasty and Wrestling, because it used to be the Wrestling with Locals videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go all the way back to the beginning. And there's a video. And we also was live on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I know we got over 14,000 views alone on Facebook for it.
Yep.
And we waxed that hairy baboon all day and night.
And we still didn't get half the hair off of him.
No, we didn't. And that was some of the greatest shit. When your sister took and went to Walmart for us so we could do this to him. I think she got into it more because, I mean, I was like, well, you know, we run out of the strips. We ran out of the strips. And then she's like,
let's get the hot wax.
Willing to go get hot wax. So she's going to go and get hot wax on her own They cut back. Her sisters are just as sick and twisted as we are.
That's the night that we were out in the garage and Granny come out there. I'm trying to fucking sleep.
Yeah, because we're the only people down there, and you can hear Christian yelling, "You motherfuckers!"
Probably woke up the whole neighborhood that night.
That was some of the great shit.
It was. Man, I miss those days. You need to come down here and hang out.
I'll see if Christian will come with me.
That's right. Bring it, motherfucker.
See if I can get Sarah and Christian to come with me, just see if he don't say a word to him.
I'll see if I can get a baby alligator. We can put it on his nipple.
Oh, that would be awesome. That would be pretty cool.
I had one hanging off my hand.
Hey, you notice he's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. You been on that Jenny Crank diet?
No. I will tell you. Something. Oh yeah, I will tell you some shit. So I did get a text message. I'll tell you more about that after we get off air.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about people's father on live feed. Let's just say Christian paid a receipt back to somebody that was being careless in the ring. So Christian said, "You motherfucker."
You froze. Hold on. Come back. I want to hear this.
You motherfucker. He said, "Now it's your turn." He turned it around and fucking snap-married him and kicked him so fucking hard up in the fucking back. I fucking died. I think I don't know if I deleted the messages or not.
I need video footage.
Hold on. I can do that while we're talking, but yeah, go ahead.
I need video footage.
It was something else because, I mean, I don't know if you know anything what's going on with Christian, but Christian broke his neck.
No, I did not know that he did.
Yeah, so he's being stupid by wrestling.
Yeah, because that's what I did, and I ended up in the shape I was in.
And
I don't want to do that. Son, please listen. Christian, if you're watching the show, if you listen to us at all, for the love of God, we care about you. We joke about you. We give you shit. We talk bad about you because we love you. If we didn't care about you, we wouldn't joke with you. But for the love of God, take time off and heal and then get back in the ring. Don't do what I did.
No, I don't have it.
I do need video footage, though.
I'm sure I can find it. I can get him to do it.
I need to see it. If I don't post it, that's fine, but I still need to see it just for my own shits and giggles.
Oh, trust me, I enjoyed it myself. I thought I ain't got no hate towards anybody, really. I mean, that's involved in it.
Seeing a good receipt given every now and then.
I mean,
that's Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman, how that works out.
Yeah, it looks like I want to see him a text message.
But I mean, we were talking about how bland NWA is. They had one match really kind of brought a little bit of value to it. They had the street fight for the women's tag belts. This is the first time I've really seen them do anything kind of extreme in a way. And I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to bring back the old school tradition, and I'm cool with that. I grew up on that old school. And I guess that's why I'm okay watching it. But I guess I've also gotten so used to the WWE, AEW pyro and entrance theme being loud and shit. When they come to the ring, you barely hear their music. The announcer is, he's also the interviewer. I don't like that. You need to have the interviewer over there and the announcer in the ring. They've got a 3-person commentary team with Velvet Sky out there. Granted, she's got a nice couple of assets, but she shouldn't be out there doing commentary. That's my opinion.
Yeah, she needs to be wrestling or something or getting naked or something.
Yeah, I mean, she shouldn't be at the announce table. That's just my opinion. And not everybody's going to agree. Not everybody's going to agree, but I think NWA I think they could be better. I think they could be better if they tried.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the sad part. I feel like, because everybody put so much time and interest in AEW when they came.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's going to flop. I'm worried that they're not going to get to re-sign their TV deal because their ratings are going down, the backstage drama, the problems with the talent.
Right.
I'm afraid that Tony Khan has overstuffed his roster and then bought Ring of Honor and didn't even do that right. And is still overstuffing the roster.
Yeah.
Can't get TV for it, and I'm afraid he's not going to have TV for AEW.
Somebody will take it, though. Who, we'll find out.
I mean, we hope. But with all the stuff going on, you never know. You never know.
You should. Well, that was a good show, y'all. Thanks for coming. And
Oh, we're done? Okay. Cool.
oh.
No, I mean, big shows this weekend. We got AEW All Out.
Oh, yeah. Hey, is that paid for already?
No, that gimmick has not been paid for yet. I got to work on that one. Figure something out.
Anybody want to send money to our GoFundMe page?
I got a Cash App. Anybody wants to send some money to the Cash App?
Hey, let's talk about some football for a second.
Yeah, let's talk about some football.
Russell Wilson.
You froze.
Redid his contract.
With who?
The Denver Broncos.
Oh, yeah?
He will be there for another 7 years.
Must be getting paid good.
Well, almost $300 million.
Yeah, I mean, I need to go get me one of them.
The city of Baltimore has started a GoFundMe page. I shit you not, for $250 million.
For what?
To keep Lamar Jackson.
Wow.
That way it'll be all guaranteed.
Look, I mean, if somebody wants to pay me to do the show, that's great. Or if they want to pay me not to do the show, that's great. Just pay me. That's all I'm saying. I'll do personal appearances. I don't give a damn. I'll come to your fan fest. I might swing some chairs on some motherfuckers, but hey, that's what I'm known for. Or I could bring my new toy that I'm going to bring out soon.
Oh, I saw that some bitch.
Yeah, wait until I get to use it on somebody.
Oh, yeah. As long as it ain't me, I don't give a shit.
Oh, no, it's reserved for somebody very, very special, Titanic. Don't you?
I'm not fucking special. I promise you. I promise you, I'm not special.
Oh, Lord.
Being half retarded does not make you special.
Oh, just you wait, my brother. So
we got our show on the 24th coming up.
Yeah.
And then we got our I think I sent you the flyer for the 29th.
Let me look. You might have. Like I said, I have been screwed up for a few days.
And I gotta get with Buster because
I've got the 24th flyer.
I'm thinking we're gonna start doing the tapings
for the show.
We'll start being different, I think, on my show, on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Because I believe we are going to start working on making a TV show.
Okay.
So I got to get with Buster so we can figure that shit out.
Well, let me know how it goes.
And I had a job offer. I'll go ahead and I'll talk about this on the show because I don't give a shit. My boss don't want this, but I was offered a job, and when it all come down to it, I didn't want to miss the fair show.
Right.
I also have doctor's appointments that fall on Thursdays. And even though it would probably be beneficial to me to just drive in Jonesboro, take that job, but I didn't. So I'm yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Do
your
what I gotta
call.
do. I mean, that's the best thing about it. I'm flexible about it. I can if I don't feel 100% in it, because that's the only way I would take another job is
Right.
if I would felt comfortable with it 100%.
No, I understand.
Now, if they bump that pay up a little bit, I might do
Right.
something.
See, that's my thing. I can't keep doing overnights because it's affecting my family. It's affecting my time.
Night shift sucks.
It's
And I
honestly
tell everybody
affecting my
that.
health.
And the thing is, and I tell everybody, stick with it. People are going to leave, and you'll
Yep.
get moved up.
Yeah. And I've stuck with it, and I know it hadn't been long, but I feel I have talents that are better than what the job I'm doing are.
We know how to put a damn forklift in a baler
And get it out.
and get it out with another forklift.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a talented motherfucker.
We know how to jump off tall fucking things and through a bunch of bottles too.
Yeah, yes I do.
Not that was probably the smartest thing we ever did.
You mean me?
Well, I tried to catch you.
Yeah,
We some ignorant motherfuckers. You know
we
that.
are. This wrestling business has corrupted us. Before I go too much further, I am gonna go ahead and thank all of our sponsors, run through all that real quick. We didn't have a whole lot to talk about today. Like I said, I have been super busy and out of sorts on everything. So that kind of threw me off. I do apologize that we were so late. I had so much going on that I didn't really get to prepare anything for today. But of course, Mad Rabbit, there's the code. Saves you 20%. They do have new tattoo numbing cream for when you go get a new tattoo. You rub it on the area of skin and it'll numb it.
I saw that in a video yesterday. Yeah. Dude, tattoo. He goes, "Hey, you want a tattoo? I'll give you $1,000 if you do a tattoo right now." Okay. So he shaved his head and put a tattoo of a rose on his head.
Yeah.
And they put some cream on it. And he's like, "No, I don't feel nothing."
Yep, that cream is pretty amazing. I haven't used it. I don't even think about it. Like, I like to feel the pain, honestly, of the tattoo. That's part of the process. It's like therapy to me. It's like getting a acupuncture massage. I'm a big baby when it comes to needles. So going and getting blood work, I freak out. Like, I don't like.
Oh, I know.
I don't like a needle coming in. What'd you call me, a pussy?
Yeah, that too.
Okay. Yeah. But I hate needles, but I'm covered in tattoos. But you know, I love my tattoos. It is what it is.
Oh, when I was texting you this morning,
yes,
and I said, "Did you tell me you was getting a Class D put on your license?" And I said the D's for dick. And I turned around and I was talking out loud. And I was telling Ashton what I was typing.
Yeah.
And I said, "It's okay. You're my dick." And she turned around and goes, "Oh, that's the sweetest thing you could ever say to a friend."
It's true, though. I am a dick.
But you're my dick.
That's right. So don't forget, if you want to be a pro wrestler, APW, All Pro Wrestling, that is the place to go. All Pro Wrestling Arc at yahoo.com or their Facebook page, All Pro Wrestling Club. Buster Kennedy and them guys will hook you up. I hear nothing but good things about them, from them, and from you. I mean, I'm excited to come check y'all show out.
Look, one of the trainers got trained by the Dudley Boys trainer, Johnny Rods.
There you go.
So,
and then of course we have Militant Mentality Apparel on deck 15 or Divine 10. Saves you 15%. I still can't get that to you. But there's those outfits. Bluff City Wrestling, they are still taping for TV. Y'all got y'all show. This is the one I do have for the 24th coming up at y'all's dojo.
Yep.
So looking forward to getting some results. Refurbished. Yeah, I heard he was doing some work. I wish I'd have been close enough to have helped out because I seen he was needing some help, but shit, I was too far away. Now, like I said, this is Doobie Sports Energy. We also have repsports.com. They do energy drinks. They do pre-workout and all that good stuff. That's why you see on the main screen here, the red thing says
I just sent you the picture of the fair.
Of the fair. Thank you. I will email that right over and put it up. But
Doobie, hey, do you have to have? Is that actually a coffee or what? Is that for coffee, or can you drink it with water?
You can drink it with water. No, it contains coffee fruit extract. That's what gives it the caffeine, if that makes any sense.
The coffee.
Yeah, the coffee gives it the caffeine.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like the sour apple that they have.
I would probably like sour apple. I like that. I like sour apple.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I like the shaker too.
I haven't tried these yet, but I've tried the sour apple.
What are those?
Pretty good. This one is the Jitter Galaxy Grenade, and then there is Dragon
fruit,
something like that, but it's got a different name to it.
I'll stick with the sour apple.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't tried them yet, but the sour apple's pretty good. Of course, you got Twisted Gorilla, the Catalina Wine Mixer, Camp Crystal Lake. I drink and I know things. I love that fucking shirt. I love that show too. Yellowstone Dutton, Witch Please, Joe Exotics. Got all kinds of cool stuff over at twistedgorilla.com. Divine 15 saves you 20% off, I believe, or 15% off. I still ain't fucking looked at that yet. I have been so busy. Like, my life sucks right now. I got to get back on schedule. And of course, huge shout out to Al Snow and Collar and Elbow Brand. These guys have been with us since day one. CCWA 29 is the code. Texas Deathmatch shirt, which I'm fixing to order for me. I got that one. I love their shirts. They have actually partnered up with Grunt Style Apparel, which is a military style apparel. They handle their shirts now. Which is pretty awesome. Also, we do have our partnership with WWE. We have a partnership with 5-Star Nutrition. If you go to 5-Star Nutrition in store, AS-Divine10 is the code you want to use. I've got a stack of freaking referrals that I've got to drop off and some stuff I got to drop off at the local gyms for people. And like I said, we've got the WWE deal. By the way, Titanic, acknowledge your fucking daddy.
I can't wait till Friday.
Acknowledge your daddy. But all the links for our partnerships, of course, will be in the description box at the bottom of the video link when we are done today. There's the Walmart one, the 5-Star one. There's Fanatics for the hockey. There's women, NBA, Major League Baseball, NFL. You've got Global Fanatics, which is for everything. There's also for like soccer worldwide and all that crap. And then we have a partnership with Southwest Airlines now to do points for people that sign up. They get credit or points, extra points for using the link. So if you use any of our links, it'll help you out, save money, live better, all that good stuff, the Walmart chant and whatever else they do. But yeah, all those links will be in the comments, or not the comments, but in the description box at the bottom of the video on the YouTube channel when we are done here today. Like I said, I really didn't have a lot of time to prepare today. I'm just going to be completely honest. The past two shows, in my opinion, I have slacked and not been myself because either I have been so exhausted that I just wasn't able to do anything, or I was, like today, I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to get 100 things done and just didn't have time. And it happens. So hopefully next week we'll get a little bit back on track. Excuse me. A little bit back on track and have a little bit more knowledge and information of what's going on around us and in the wrestling world. But I know, like I said, we got a lot this weekend, and so we'll have a lot to talk about next week because we'll be coming off of the heels of Clash at the Castle. We'll be coming off of All Out. There's so much going on this weekend. It is unreal. And like I said, the rumor and innuendo is that Bray Wyatt, Wyndham Rotundo was on that flight. He's supposed to be involved somehow in the main event, whether that's you can take it to the bank for Money in the Bank or not. That is, I'm hoping that it's true. I would be so excited to see him back in there and to see what they allow him to do. I feel like he could really. There'll never be another Undertaker, but he could be like the Undertaker-esque figure in a way because of the demonic.
That's what it was actually built for.
Right.
He was built for.
Right.
And I mean, because the Bray Wyatt gimmick was to be Undertaker's.
Yeah. And he can be the next. He's got the
new era of the Undertaker. Just not.
Do what?
Just not 21-0.
Right. Which he may end up being 21-0 at some point if they do what's right.
No, I mean, he's already lost at WrestleMania.
True. But you know, since he's got a new contract, it may be a new streak. Shut the fuck up. You never know. You know, and then we got Braun Strowman who signed back with them. We've got, I figure Bobby Fish will be signing back with them soon. Johnny Gargano just returned. I figure he's going to get a major push at some point. I figure there's going to be a lot of them come back. You know what I mean? There's, you know, with all the drama in AEW, I feel like everybody's debating on that let's jump ship program. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's going to be some contracts that come up for renewal in the next few months that don't get renewed. They can't reach an agreement and folks start showing back up in WWE. I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, I could go on and on all day about my problems right now with Tony Khan, and probably piss off half the fucking Twitter sphere who worship the ground that the dipshit walks on, but you know, and piss off Dave Meltzer in the process. But I think Tony Khan is a goof at this point because he's fucking himself. I mean, he's gone out here and he's spent all this money on all this talent. You don't even know if you're going to have a TV deal. You've pissed off some of your main talent. Several of them are already, you know, discussing not re-signing. Bobby Fish didn't re-sign. And I thought that, hell, he just came in, not even a year ago? Not even a year ago. And already gone. So if that's any indication of what's going to happen, Tony Khan's probably fixing to land himself in a world of shit because granted, he'll still have some of his pillar talent that was originally there, but you've made a lot of them disgruntled because you didn't really take care of them. I mean, you're paying them, but they're just an afterthought. You don't care about them the way you care about your WWE toys that you bought. You know, I mean, I don't know. It just... What I would give to be on the inside of one meeting where Tony Khan actually was present, just to hear what he thinks in person instead of secondhand. Because, you know, from my sources and what they say, I'm sure they edit some of what's said. I'm sure they don't tell me every little detail. I'm sure they sugarcoat stuff because they know I'm going to report on it, you know? So I figure it gets changed up a little bit, but to sit there and actually hear him, I would love, because it's not like at a media scrum. When you sit at a media scrum, they're going to sugarcoat and make everything look like it's perfectly golden after a show. I want to sit in on a meeting where he's pissed. I want to know what he's thinking, where he's heading with shit, why he's doing shit. Like I'm worried they're not going to have TV. I really am. I'm worried that if MJF isn't the one that comes back Sunday night in the Joker position in that ladder match, their ratings are going to continue to flop like dead fish. I don't think they really have anything that's pulling people's attention right now. CM Punk ain't doing it. I'm sorry. CM Punk is not.
For somebody, for a company that's doing a bunch of investigating, WWE's doing pretty good right now.
Right? I mean, everybody's like, "Oh, WWE shit, they're trash. They're, Vince just left. They're in the middle of this scandal." No, Vince is in the middle of this fucking scandal. WWE's trying to fucking survive
Well, Vince went out
for his birthday.
Yeah, and had the girl with him.
Yeah, had a different girl. It wasn't Linda. It was another woman, and he had Brock and Pat McAfee and John Cena all at his party that night.
Yeah. It was John, him and John took the same van.
Yeah, took the same ride out. So only God knows where they were going.
And I was like, "Hey, John." And he's like, and then his wife was just sitting there walking up her, strutting her ass up her.
And I want to point out something, and I've never been a huge fan of John Cena. Like I respect him for all the charity work and shit he does. That's great, but he kind of did Nikki Bella wrong. Like he didn't want to marry her, but he proposed to her at WrestleMania, and then they split up. Now all of a sudden he's married to this other woman, and
well, then she just got married too.
Yeah, I don't even know who the fuck she married.
The guy from her dance partner at Dancing with the Stars.
Oh wow.
They've already had a baby and everything.
Jesus Christ. Well, that happened quick.
They did the baby before the marriage part.
That escalated quickly.
So I got another good thing I can tell you about.
Go ahead.
All right. So let me set the mood for you.
Oh Lord.
So we go to the Walmart neighborhood market here in Perryville.
Mm-hmm.
And we're walking up the first aisle. And what do we see? Chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
Big bag of chicken wings. Tyson chicken wings for $1.60.
Hey, that ain't bad.
So I told him, I said, this shit can't be right.
No.
So I said, go over and have him scan it. And well, how much it is. Scans it. It's $1.60. We grab. I'm not saying that I grabbed this many. May have grabbed 1 or 6. And and we walked up with that subject, but we left 4 bags.
Hey, when you find a good deal, you take what you can get.
I was like, well, I guess we're having chicken wings for supper tonight.
It happens, brother. It's all good. But on that note, I guess we are going to cut it for the day. We'll keep it short and sweet today. I will try to be better prepared next week. Hopefully the shift change. And
are you going to be working this weekend?
I don't know.
I was going to say, if you want, let's hit me up on Sunday and we'll do something before the show starts.
Sounds good. I'll plan for that on Sunday because I won't be working Sunday. I know that, but I don't. Today's Thursday.
I will be watching college football. Oh yeah, don't forget Sunday night. I think it's 6:30 kickoff.
Yeah,
Florida State, LSU.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
We're
gonna kick your ass. It's all good.
College football's we baby.
We got you, baby.
We won 47-7. Look, we didn't cover the spread last week. We won 47-7 and did not cover the spread.
Jesus Christ.
The Queen was given 44 points. So we didn't cover it. 44-point spread.
Yeah, next week when we come on, we'll have college football for everybody. We'll talk college football. We'll talk NFL and, of course, wrestling because, like I said, we got Clash at the Castle. We got the AEW All Out.
On top of my head, we got Arkansas, Cincinnati, LSU, Florida State. We've got Georgia, Oregon.
That's y'all's roster for the year?
No, that's the games this weekend.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, shit.
That's just for the games this weekend.
Yeah, some pretty big games.
There's like 7 big games this weekend.
Yeah.
So
it'll be entertaining next week. We'll try to be more entertaining next week. I'll try to make Titanic wake up more and Hopefully we'll be on earlier and it'll work out better.
Yeah, I got a doctor appointment at something.
So yeah, hopefully we'll be back on earlier. But that's it for us today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to hit the rock music. Show the passion of pro wrestling. 3, 2, 1.